Hey everyone, welcome to your AEW Rampage recap. My name is Sneed.
I'm Chad.
Mike Bellcaster, what's up, bros?
Hold on, man. What a funky entrance. I love coming into that, man.
Oh, yeah. I got the sax.
Nothing like a good saxophone.
Oh, yeah. We did Bill Clinton proud, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, he cost a lot of money to get to play that intro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
Well
I mean, that's what we do at the Tavern, man.
That's what we do.
Ex-presidents playing our entrance song.
Play us in, man.
Play us in, Big Willie.
I love it, man. Great episode tonight. Can't argue with
man.
Yeah, Rampage is so far proving to be a really, really badass, Friday night, like just hoo-ha. I'm digging it.
Yeah, man. It's like a party.
Yeah,
it's like a party.
It is a party. Quick 1 hour party, man. Loving it so much. That first match was killer, man.
What a way to kick it. I thought that was going to main event, honestly.
Me too. I'm surprised. Like even with the main event we had, not jumping to it, but I could have button either ways and I would have been happy. That was a really solid choice, man.
What's up to the regulars that's stopping by?
Oh yeah. What up, Sam? Anthony, Austin. Got everybody going in here. I love it.
Oh, it's so good. Hawk is in the comments right now. He left a rating, but don't show his rating.
I'm not. I just read his name too.
Okay. We should show his rating just for his name.
Yeah,
his name kind of popped me.
Yeah. God's favorite podcast.
Love it,
man. The heel is in the room, giving a 3.1. You son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's a fair rating. It's not where I'm at, but like it's fair. It's fair.
It's fair
for Friday night wrestling. It's good.
I think he does his fair, man.
I'm honestly surprised that they fit as much as they do into an hour.
Yeah.
It's a crazy jam-packed hour, man.
And the commercial breaks aren't even that bad. Like it's just like it's consecutive, very consistent, very well packaged.
I love that they tell you too, like sticker, it's gonna be 90 seconds, come back.
Yeah. We got a quick one, baby.
I mean, what do we get? We got 3 matches, right?
With 3 matches.
We got three matches. We got the Punk hype thing. We got the Miro thing. We got the Mark Henry hype thing.
Yeah.
For the main event. I mean, they packed a lot into a little. That's what I love about Rampage.
Good Kenny Christian promo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice little backstaging. I was a big fan.
I love how they do that. Mark Henry with the split screen. I love that that's become a thing every week.
Yeah, kudos to Mark Henry. He's killing it right now too. I think they put him in the perfect place they could have for all of this.
Go ahead.
He just seems to be getting more comfortable too. Like 3 weeks in, he's getting. Yeah, he's a fish out of water. It's the first time Mark Henry's ever done anything like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love that Jericho too on commentary. I love that he calls that. He was like, "Yeah, I'm yelling. That's just what I do."
I love that
because people love him down the road for yelling last week, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's his big critique. I've heard multiple people be like, he yells too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
and
they're
you
not
guys
shitting on what he's saying.
Yeah, and the same people that critique him were singing the praises of Mauro Ranallo when he would yell at everything.
Yeah, East Bombay, Packy, I can't fucking cry. Teriyaki, mushroom sauce. Like it's like slow down, Ranallo. You're getting crazy, man.
Yeah, man. Dude, that first match, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Talk about bangers. That was fantastic. Really, really fantastic. Like I had to get off the phone. I was like, hold on 1 second. I was like,
that match proved to me that I didn't care who won to go against the Bucks.
Absolutely. 100%. And I'm excited.
Either one of those teams could have won and I would have been just fine. Because I knew that from the performance, which I mean, they always put on a good performance, but from that performance, a cage match with the Bucks, either one of them is going to kill it.
No, absolutely. Like I would have been super happy if Jurassic Express was going in, but we got zero.
I know, dude. The last probably 3-4 minutes of that match was like near Fall City. So good. Some of those near falls were like 2.9, like right there. It was so
hair's
good.
breadth. I think that's the term that they used was a hair's breadth.
Yeah, it was banging, man. So well put together.
And I thought Lucha Brothers was going to win, but then I did have doubt because I'm like, man, they've been pushing Jungle Boy. Maybe this is when they give Jungle Boy a title. They have them win. And then the way they booked this match, it made me like question it even more. Like, oh man, I think they might put Jurassic Express over.
Well, Jurassic Express got the entrance. Lucha Brothers were already in the ring.
Right.
Yeah, another thing. Yeah. So it was built that way. Like they're a very well-oiled machine right now. And the consistency is just fucking through the roof, man. That was great.
Yeah. What I love about this though is, well, Sam says, wish Jurassic Express would go on to win. Lucha Brothers have barely any build up here. They don't need really build up, I don't think. I mean, this is a team that here's the build up. This is for the long-term viewers of this program. All Out 2021, Lucha Brothers, Young Bucks is 2 years since Lucha Brothers and Young Bucks had that absolute classic ladder match at All Out 2019.
Yeah.
And Lucha Brothers won that match. That was before they had tag team champions.
Yep.
If you remember, there was that really scary spot in that match where Nick Jackson almost fucking died.
Yeah.
Oh, like
where he kind of tripped off that ladder and missed the table a little bit.
It was brutal.
I think this is going to be the coronation of the Lucha Brothers, and I think we may even see them turn on Pac in that Andrade Pac match at All Out, and I think we're going to see the formation of a super Latino heel faction.
Absolutely.
Love it.
And calling it from the beginning, I think that's going to happen.
Great.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Here for it.
Brothers hate seeing Jungle Boy get so close, lose multiple times. It'll make it when he wins even better, though. I agree with that.
But that's what you want. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to put people. I know everyone wants. Oh, we want to see him go over, but that's what makes it so great when they do finally get that big thing. It's the same thing with Hangman. Look at Hangman.
Yeah.
Hangman. They've kept him from winning that big one for over 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when it happens, people are going to lose their shit.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. It just to see how they're building the talent so much, especially now we're getting so close to All Out. You know, we're a week away from Madness, and it's building up even better. I'm excited for it, man. I'm more excited than I was a week ago, and that means they're doing their jobs.
Nick Storm,
what's up, Nick?
It reminds me of, like, you know, you'll hear, I'm a big TV show, you know, drama guy, HBO series. And, you know, when I have a new friend be like, man, I just watched The Sopranos for the first time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I would give anything to not have seen it and watch that series for the first time. Yeah. That's what it's like when you're wanting someone to go over and they don't. You're unhappy in that moment, but it makes it all the more worth it when it does happen. So it's almost better. Like, I know you're upset now, but just wait till when it does happen, you'll be glad that it hadn't happened yet. You know?
Yeah, 100%. Like that's like, you know, watching the guy make your food at the restaurant. You know, you're staring at it. You're like, all right, I can't wait to get home and eat this shit. But like, they're you see the love and the labor going into it. You see the buildup. Like, you know, you see them putting the hot dog on the bun. You're like, fuck yes. Like, you know, 3 a.m. super shit faced. You're like, give me that fucking hot dog. But when you get that hot dog, you're like, it's glorious. That's it, man.
When you're sitting there in a food coma, you're like, man, I wish I still had that to eat. You know, like don't wish it away too quick, guys. Like, enjoy the tease, enjoy that rubber band stretching and stretching and stretching. You know, it'll break.
We're early in. We have nothing but time, man.
Yeah. What are we just toasting year 3, man? So much love and labor at the hot dog stand. Always, brother.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gotta respect the hot dog.
Right?
This coming from the guy that only likes to eat hotel breakfast.
Continental breakfasts are his way to go.
He likes the continental waffle from Sunny.
Nothing beats free bacon, baby. I love it.
I forgot about Sunny Kiss in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Yeah. I swear it was like Sunny Kiss at 55 serving us sausage links in the morning. It was great.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. What you do is shook. Like, I got you.
That's exactly what it was like. 100% what it was like.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That sums up anybody's Jacksonville experience. Like, that's it, man.
Yeah.
Frigid
Right?
cold. Hey, man, I hope you're training. I hope you're training.
Yeah.
Still hot here in Chicago. You're going to have a hot time, though.
Oh, no, but we're sharing a hotel room, so.
Yep. Oh, I forgot all about we got backstory here. It's like AEW. I thought we were doing a one-off on Raw. Like,
the temperature goes down as soon as we get
down.
Oh yeah, 60.
Absolutely.
It hits 60. If it'll go lower than 60.
I hope it goes 55.
Right?
I hope
I'll give it to me. Yeah, I want to be chattering by the time I get underneath those blankets.
Yeah.
The best part about it,
the show.
the best part about it is that Hawk was bundled up with like 3 blankets. Chad did just had a sheet.
Yeah, I was like, it could be colder.
Yeah,
I'm a sheet guy. I love the sheets, man. Not a big fan of the comforters, but it's too much sometimes. The hotel's got great Continental. I stayed at the same establishment over a few weeks ago. It was very fantastic, my friend.
Nice.
best scampi eggs you'll ever have.
I can't wait. So, do you guys think they're going to continue to push Jurassic Express as a tag team, or? I think we might get like Jungle Boy going singles soon.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
I would love to see Luchasaurus turn heel out of the group. Keep Jungle Boy as imagine Luchasaurus with like kind of like the Burnt Fiend look, where he's got this fucking crepid dinosaur bone mask, and he's done with the shit, turns fucking full blown heel. Love it. Oh, we'll get there. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
Hey! Guess what? Maybe New York's not going to happen. All right, maybe that's why they're pushing things a little much, and I'm all for it. I seen the news right before we hopped on.
So hold on. What's the news? I haven't seen the news.
They're saying Bryan Danielson's coming out at All Out, and they're not saying.
Where's the news coming from? Like what?
I seen it on No DQ. I think it was from Sean Ross for the Fight Report or whatever. So, I mean, he's been pretty good on shit lately.
So they are rumoring Daniel Bryan at All Out.
Yeah.
Huh.
Exactly.
See? I mean, we're going to be there. That would be awesome. But to me, it's like Arthur Ashe is going to have 19,000 people.
Absolutely.
You want
19,000 people getting.
Yeah. You want to recreate that Punk Pop.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think to me, you save Daniel Bryan. You save him for Arthur Ashe in New York.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you bring Adam Cole out at All Out.
Yeah, I would like that too. I'd be for it.
I mean, I love Adam Cole, but Adam Cole isn't going to generate the type of pop that a Punk or a Daniel Bryan would.
No, dear Lord, no.
I mean, it's the perfect time to bring him out. He was just on WWE TV, just on NXT. Do it now. He doesn't have a no compete. Do it.
Yeah, that would be, I was hoping. I was talking to, I think it was Tom yesterday, and I was like, imagine if he shows up tomorrow on Rampage. He's like, oh, they taped it. I was like, well, fuck them for taping it, because that would have been so perfect, man. But it was still like, whenever it happens, it's going to happen. I heard, but they're just pushing on that Daniel Bryan rumor. So whatever it is. I hope. I think there's a fear of the world shutting down one more time. and like and fuck me if it happens, it's gonna suck. But like get it in while you can, I guess, right? Like better in front of somebody instead of nobody. So but what it is, I hope it fucking goes to Arthur Ashe. I want to see it at Arthur Ashe.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a chance that they're swerving us here? They're leaking this out to make you think that's who's going to come?
Yeah, it would be very cool. I'd be all for it. Speculation, obviously, but like if they are swerving us, which they are really good at doing, especially from the AEW camp, I think that it's going to be nice swerves. Not pushing us away from it, but they're just like maybe they're just trying to get more pay-per-view buys right now. Who knows? Maybe it's just a tease, but we won't know until we know, and it's going to be crazy. Yeah, that would be cool.
I hope he uses the final countdown for his music in AEW and not Flight of the Valkyries.
Yeah. I don't. It's crazy. Big shit swirling right now. That's for sure.
To me, I mean, to bring out you don't bring out Daniel Bryan to cut a promo like Punk did.
No.
You don't bring out Adam Cole to cut a promo like Punk did. Either one of these guys have to come out in an angle.
Yeah.
And to me, it's like, if either one of these guys come out, it has to be to challenge Kenny. I think that, like what you said, Sneed, I think we were on Chick Foley's show, and you said,
yeah,
Omega goes over on Cage.
Yeah,
Adam Cole's music hits, gets face to face with Omega. Show goes off the air.
Show goes off. They go face to face. You don't know what's going to happen.
I would absolutely love that. It'd be super cool to if they got Adam Cole's old music too. I would fucking pop hard if he comes up to that bass that. Like, oh man,
yeah,
there's so much possibility here.
Oh, I know, man.
Fuck.
I think it's the perfect time to pull Adam Cole out. I think that's like, what a way to pull, right now while it's hot, that he's just a free agent.
Yeah, there was a lot of people online tonight saying, well, he didn't show up at SmackDown. It's confirmed he's going to AEW. Because everyone was thinking, like, if he was going to show up, it would be at SmackDown tonight.
Yeah, he canceled all of his Twitch streams. He canceled the fucking.
They said I heard he took all the. They took all the. He took all of his WWE stuff off his Twitter, whatever. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I'm here for it, man.
Oh. So, did they announce that, Sam? Like, is that confirmed to be an all-out match?
Yeah, I don't know.
Really
I didn't hear that it was confirmed for All Out, but I mean, they built it like it could be.
Yeah.
But you know how AEW is. You think it's going to be a pay-per-view event, and then we're going to get it at Dynamite. You never know what they're going to do.
Poor Fuego, man.
I could see that, dude. Fuego, that was an awesome little thing, and throwing him down to the ring, taking his mask off. Ready to fuck him up.
The way he jerked that mask off, I thought they were really going to unmask him and not have him cover his face. Like,
yeah. Especially after the kick.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh shit. I was like, here we go. Like, we're just blowing shit up.
He aired that figure.
Fuck that figure thing. That was QVC WWE. That was terrible.
Yeah, and that was before. Wasn't that on Thursday?
I think they taped it. It was Thursday, but I'm pretty sure it was pre-taped. It didn't seem like it was live. Because they were just like,
but either way,
literally like
his contract ran out, right?
Yeah, but he was like, "Hey, I'm Adam Cole. Check out this Hulk Hogan figure," and they were like, "Okay, Hulk Hogan figure's live now. Buy it for $29.99." Like it was just a lot of banter back and forth.
Yeah,
it was really weird. I'm uncomfortable with the QVC era of WWE.
And everyone, when people see things like that and they think like, "Oh, well, they were just here, so who knows what's going on," dude. Remember how they handled Moxley. They put Moxley over and over and over, almost it was like they were trying to sweeten him up to get him to stay, saying like, see, we're treating you really well. And he was still like, fuck you. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
He did the whole, this is your last appearance thing. They did a live house show of his.
They did a Shield special, I believe. Like, wasn't because I remember everyone was saying like when they were waiting for him, all the fans were like, no, it's a swerve. He's going to show back up on WWE. Those poor WWE loyalists, man, they hang on to every bit of hope they got.
Dean Ambrose, Black Helicopter.
Black Helicopters. Yeah.
If you notice the vest that he had on, they confirmed it on Rainbow. Okay. Yeah. Awesome.
So we're getting Eddie and Miro. Dude, this card is stacked.
I was getting ready to say, my God, man. Like, what time does the show start? 3?
Right. We didn't even have a card like a week ago either. Like, look at everything that's built up so fast. Like, it really looks like a great fucking show right now. So I'm super, super excited. They're building up great.
It's going to,
do you think they feel less pressure to put Brian at Arthur Ashe since they already sold 19,000 seats? What else could even make up for Brian not being in New York? Well, here's the thing. Just because he doesn't debut in New York doesn't mean he's going to be there. Yeah. Initially what I said, before all this Adam Cole stuff started really ramping up, the thing that I thought they were going to do was debut Bryan Danielson at All Out and announce his first match.
There we go.
Oh, nice. So we are, yes. Love it.
Kingston and Miro. I'm all for it. Thanks, Sam, for throwing that over.
Yeah, I think I don't know, man. I think this is a swerve. I really do. I don't think they want, CM Punk was the worst kept secret by design. That's what they wanted it to be. They wanted to build that hype. I don't think they want that to be the case with this surprise at All Out. I think All Out, they want to be a shocker. That's why I think, and we know that AEW has been very good at being tight-lipped and not letting certain things leak out. So I think this is an orchestrated leak to get people to think that Daniel Bryan is going to be at All Out. And I'm with Sneed. I'm convinced it's not going to be Daniel Bryan. It's going to be Adam Cole.
Yeah,
I'll be for it. I'm cool with either or.
And really. even with Punk and the worst kept secret, like the only thing that got out is what they wanted to get out.
Yeah. Everything that gave us the tease was from them, not from a dirt sheet guy.
It's not like somebody was like, it's confirmed we saw him backstage train, or whatever.
Right.
It was all AEW doing the tease. So,
well, yeah. And there's even rumors, like there's speculation that, Sean Ross Sapp from Fightful broke the news that CM Punk was possibly going to sign and come back, and possibly with AEW. This is when it very first broke.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that speculate that the people that leaked that shit to him leaked it to him on purpose to get the buzz building. Like it wasn't 100%. Like someone, what are they? A stooge. Nobody was stooging it off to him. Like they did it by design. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's crazy. New era kayfabe, man.
Yeah.
they're really working the workers. I love it. Super pumped about it. Like
Kenny had the black and gold shoes on BTE. I didn't even stop in here.
Next Storm. If you want to jump on, man.
Yeah, man.
I'll toss him a link. Ski. We'll get him in. He'll be all for it, man. But yeah, no, it's crazy. Super crazy. I'm excited for it.
So what a week, man. What a week this is going to be coming up.
Yeah. I mean, how can we not be excited about any of it? You know what I mean? Like, this is some of the biggest shit we've not only seen as fans, but like we're living through it right now. It's getting wild.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, I feel like they're not saving anything. They're putting their foot on the pedal. They got Punk. They know they have a bunch of aces up their sleeves, and they're just, what did Dynamite do? I think it did almost 1.2 million.
Yeah.
Which is good.
huge in the fucking 18 to 55 male demographic, killing
Fabulous
that shit
disaster.
right now.
Hey, I was wondering where you were.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think we get hung up because it's that 90s mentality. We get hung up a lot on the overall numbers rating.
Yeah.
But I heard someone say, like, dude, that the people that get caught up in that don't understand that number doesn't matter.
No.
Like, I was listening to, I think, Brian Alvarez break it down, and he was like, WWE gets more people, but the more people thing isn't, they're getting quantity, but they're not getting quality. Yeah. Because if you look at AEW, they're getting like 0.4s and 0.5s in the 18 to 49 demographic. Yeah. So what that means is they're not getting as many eyes, but the eyes that they are getting are more important. Those are the ones that are buying your merch and buying shit. Yeah. So
I want to address this comment here.
Okay.
A third Omega versus Cage match in a month. The main event better be a swerve. I get it. It's the third time, but here's the thing, man. If they do Omega versus Cage, a lot of people are going to have that same mentality that it's not going to be a banger. So when something big does happen, it'll be that much sweeter.
That's very true.
Yeah.
And who the hell knows what the hell they got planned for that? The buildup has gotten way better. Over, like, I remember when they first announced it, all of us were like, "Oh shit!" Like, it's like, all right, but we're kind of like, "Oh, good, this is cool now." All right, we'll fuck with it. Like, and so I feel like it's getting better and better, and we have a run in from good old Nick Storm.
Hey guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're good.
Cool. Yeah, guys, I'm so excited for this SmackDown recap. I got my blue shirt on, guys. Yeah, can't wait to talk about SmackDown.
Boot him out. Get him out of here.
Wait.
Jim
The quickest run we've ever had.
Quickest, yeah, shortest lived. How you guys going?
Doing good.
Good, man. How you doing tonight?
Very, very Gucci. I'm just making sure, you guys can hear me all right, because on the past, like, Turnbuckle taverns I've been on, my mic's been, like, so dodgy, so.
You're good.
You're good. You sound good and loud, man.
Beautiful. Oh, okay. Too loud?
No. Perfect.
Perfect. Okay. Perfect amount of Australian in your ears. So
yeah.
What we like, man. Yeah. Little swooning and booming from down under.
Yeah, exactly.
And back to Hawk's comment about, it better be a swerve. Like, dude, you got to think, look at the card. This card is fucking stacked.
Yeah.
Something's going to happen. Even if it's not a swerve, even if it's just like a banger, crazy ass match.
Yeah.
They're not going to have a card this stacked and be like, well, let's just trot out a normal match for the main event of the world title. Like, come on, something's going to happen. I have faith in that.
Yeah. We haven't had like a big debut like that at a pay-per-view for a long time, I feel like just like a run-in the main event or something like that.
No.
It happened in a long time.
Yeah. Especially since like crowds, died for a little bit back then. So yeah. Last one I can think of is like, oh no, I was gonna say All Out with Proud and Powerful, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Santana and Ortiz with the president's masks on. I think that was
that was badass.
I love that.
That's great.
What did you guys think of the Bunny Ty Conte match?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible. Yeah,
I like Ty. I like Bunny too.
I mean, they're both my future wife, so I really enjoyed the match a lot.
No, I came off of watching that horrible 2-hour SmackDown, so this was a fucking breath of fresh air. Absolute breath of fresh air. Yeah. This was like sticking my tongue in fucking black pepper, freshly ground. It was like, thank goodness, man. Like, this was great. Some good chops. They were kicking each other's asses. Like they weren't holding back.
You had Penelope come out. I like Penelope.
Yeah. Bunny didn't look as lost this week. So, she was wrestling a week ago. She seemed like she was a little all over the place. this week she kind of calmed down and it was a nice.
Maybe
match.
That's her character. She's a psychotic bitch. That's her character. You know? so maybe she was all over the place because she's just loopy in the head.
It happens, man.
Yeah, I have a question for you guys. What do you think about all the and this has been a critique since the start of the company, and I feel like you constantly hear those people that harp on it about AEW not featuring more women on Dynamite and stuff like that. What do you agree with those comments? Do you have a reason why they're doing that? Like, what's your opinion on that?
Well, I think it's very important to, have those women's matches. But then again, it's all up to the audience as well. So if you shove things that like the audience doesn't really want to see like down their throat, you know what I mean? Some people are more invested into the male storylines or the men's storylines, which is kind of weird. I just take wrestling like as it is, women's, men's, who cares? But yeah, there's still like some people that just don't like women's wrestling for some reason. But I think AEW do a really good job at trying to, put them out there, like really good storylines as well in AEW with the women's wrestlers right now. It's stuff like that.
What do you think, Sneed?
I'd like to see a count of what the men's roster versus the women's roster is, because I feel like they do a good job with the amount of talent that they have featuring what they do. I think that, you can't have a ton of matches because we don't have a ton of talent.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Do you think like another women's title would?
No. Keep that no. No, God, no.
Tag titles, women's intercontinental title.
Keep those TNT fucking titles out of here.
Yeah.
Listen, I think that they kind of are starting to hit their stride with it. I think like if you look back, I think it was like 3-4 weeks ago, there was like 4 or 5 women's segments on Dynamite. Like it was a very refreshing thing. We had DMD, we had Thunder Rosa. I feel like the roster's starting to fill up a little bit on that end, and they're starting to put over like this Ty Conte bunny match. Like they're starting to build the puzzle, and we're not going to see where it goes until the whole fucking thing's complete. But I also think that they were hurting it very, very badly in the beginning. Awesome Kong was in and out. Like she's great. I would love to see more Awesome Kong, but like they didn't have a lot build up. Well, they didn't have enough build up to make a full division out of it. Right. I think now they're really, really filling in all that shit, and it's only getting better. It's not going to get worse.
Yeah, I think Night Shift said that. I think they're doing a good job building up an audience for the women's wrestling, but that takes time. I'm a little bit in the same boat with him. I think the reason we're not seeing 2 or 3 women's matches on a Dynamite, dude, they have a roster that is loaded and they have 2 hours. There are top tier men that aren't being featured too. You have to pick and choose your things, and it's a young company. And let's be honest, the women's division, when they started it, they didn't have a lot of like seasoned top tier women in their division.
Right.
Like this is a division that's being built, and you're a young company trying to garner eyes. I don't want to sound like a pig, like a chauvinist or whatever, but if you trot out women just to have token women's matches and they're not ready for prime time, you're going to drive away people because of the match quality.
Absolutely.
That's just the way it is. So it's like by building these characters up slowly and getting people invested in the characters as they get good ring time, like on Dark and Elevation, I think they're doing it smart, because if you're just trying to appease those people that's like, you're not giving us more women's matches, it's like, dude, we don't have the Sashas, Beckys, and Charlottes over here. We're building this talent. They have to get reps in. Once that gets elevated, we'll see more women's matches, but you don't want to just do it to appease those people. And then here you are with another critique that's like, man, the matches they put on it looks like amateur hour.
Yeah. Becky Lynch wasn't always the man,
Exactly.
No, for sure.
She was wearing steampunk like get-ups and stuff,
Goes with everybody. They're putting in time and they're working on it and they're killing it. Yeah.
And I am a woman. Yeah. I know.
Yeah. To me, it's not about what men or women. It's like, what's your best storylines? Who's in the ring? You're trying to garner, you're a young company. I mean, Dynamite hasn't even been on the air for 2 years.
Yeah.
So like you're still getting those young eyes, those new eyes, and you don't want to drive them away by putting out, why aren't we seeing Marco stunt more? Because people, you got to grab people with the best you got. That's why we're getting the Kenny Omegas and all of these guys on there, because they have the time.
Yeah.
Abaddon's. Yeah. Hawk loves Abaddon.
Abaddon's some crazy shit, man.
Dude, whenever I see people like who are like WWE lifers, right, like fans, and they shit on AEW for like their ratings, it's not as good as this, that. Well, WWE's been a wrestling company for 40 years. Don't mind the name changes and stuff like that. And this hasn't even been on TV for 2. And you see a lot of WWE lifers like just completely shitting on AEW for no reason, when it's like a little baby compared to this freaking middle-aged fucking wrestling company.
Yeah, completely agree with that.
Yeah, there's a mentality out there, man, that's kind of sad to me. I listen to Busted Open Radio every day, and like 2 days ago there was a caller that called in. They were talking about Daniel Bryan possibly coming to AEW, and the guy was like, I just wish he would go back and do the yes move in WWE. And the hosts were like, but he's done that. Wouldn't you want to see him do something new and fresh? And the guy was like
brainwashed almost,
and he was like, I don't watch AEW. I'm loyal to WWE. And I'm like, what a shit mentality.
Like, what a boring life. Watch wrestling.
I truly feel bad for people that are hung up on just trying to play the negative side of AEW, because dude, right now I don't think anyone can argue that it's putting out the most exciting. Strip away the matches and all that shit, just the behind the scenes, like debuts and the possibilities that could be happening. The AEW is more exciting than anything right now.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I had a thought and I fucking completely lost it. But it's super exciting right now, especially because this is such a new company too. So just like being on the journey with that for the past like year and a half or whatever I've been watching, just being on the journey with it is really exciting. Seeing what's going to come in the future. We don't know what's going to come in the future, but just like being along with the ride is cool to me.
Yeah, man.
And I know Mike's going to get into SmackDown here in a little bit, and not to talk SmackDown on here, but I mean,
SmackDown, woo!
And Mike had said they had 4 matches in 2 hours versus what we had 3 matches in an hour jam packed.
Yeah. Good matches too. It wasn't just like filler bullshit that you seen on
and we're gonna have 20 on All Out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single one of them is going to be good, goddamn.
There'll be complaints. It was too long. The event was too long. It's like, dude, if it's good, it's good. If you can hold my attention for 5 hours, it's good.
Like how long was SummerSlam, and people were complaining because that didn't live up, or the matches didn't live up, unless you're a WWE lifer and you're brainwashed. So every match was 6 stars. But then again, if you're watching All Out and stuff like that, I think you're gonna have a good time regardless the hours or whatever.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of the Omega Christian Cage match tonight? The tag.
Dude, I thought it was good. Brandon Cutler cracks me up so much.
I know, man. The cold spray.
Yeah. I tell you, I loved what the commentators were. They were roasting Cal. So Callis came over to join commentary, and Mark Henry came out and ran him off. So he comes out, and then we get the crowd chanting super loud. You get piece of shit because, of course, Cage calls him a Carney piece of shit again in the interview with Mark Henry, but. There were I took note. One of the comments, I forget, I think it was X-Scout or Jericho maybe called him a living laxative.
Yeah.
Which was great.
That's fucking good.
And because it said it looks like he's a chewed piece of bubble gum. It's just the living laxative one popped me hard though.
No. Callus is the best.
Callus is a fan. Doing fucking really great work right now. Yeah, absolutely. And in the funnest way possible.
Yeah.
It's not like, man, I despise this piece of shit. He's like, man, he's funny. Fucking
dude. See Don Callis going after the title.
He's so good that I don't care what the match is in the ring. If Callis is on commentary and I get to hear them going back and forth on commentary, I don't care what the match is in the ring. I just love hearing it. That's how good Callis is to me.
Oh yeah, dude, he's so good. I love the whole package they put together after the Double or Nothing, where it was a chance that they were going, "Thank you, Don." But obviously wasn't "Thank you, Don" chance.
And they subtitled him and Bryce Remsburg arguing.
That was fantastic. Yeah,
so good.
Yeah. Callis said something in the subtitles that popped me. It was like, I am for the rules, sir, or like just making him out to be this virtuous guy. Good. Oh God!
I thought the match it was fun. It was good. Good to see Kazarian back out actually wrestling and not just doing run-ins. That was fun. Christian.
I'm glad they're doing matches with the Elite Hunter now, which is nice.
WrestleMania, man, we can't do 2 nights.
Yeah. One night makes it special, and here, like, not everything should get on an event.
100%.
And I've heard Cody say this about posters. He's like, he was talking about in the beginning they were putting so many people in posters. He was like, I think we shouldn't put everyone on the posters, because a poster is something when I was coming up, that's what you wanted. When you got on the poster, that was like, okay, I made it. You don't want to, it's like handing out participation trophies.
Yeah.
Not everybody makes it on the poster, man. Like, I love that mentality. It's prime real estate. Like the fact that we're not, I know there was that accident a couple weeks ago, but the fact that we're not getting FTR and Santana Ortiz on All Out is crazy to me.
Super crazy. That was brutal. They finally released that footage, and just see him being told like that. That. It was just like, fuck. My wife was like kicking my ass afterwards after I showed it to her. She's like, "What the fuck, man?"
I saw a picture yesterday of the act of it opened up.
I saw that too.
Yeah. That was on like Twitter or something. Hey, it was gruesome, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Cash posted that.
So bad. So
they're Mike, me and you have talked about this, how there's like this modern day new kayfabe going on.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope they're working us, because the social media stuff going on right now with FTR and that package they put out on Dynamite where his nerves aren't firing right. I hope they're working me, man, because it's got me worried. Like, FTR is one of my FTR and the Bucks are like my 2 favorite teams. And man, if that's true and we might be seeing the end of FTR, that's depressing.
I hope not. Depressing. I really hope not.
I think they're working us though.
Listen, I worked with that kid for 2 years, 3 years maybe, and like he's one of the toughest guys that I've met. Like, always would be there early, always be putting his fucking time in, just trying to train, trying to get better, researching, fucking sitting on his phone, watching the network, looking at fucking, Midnight Express matches and shit like that. Like, you don't see passion like that too often. And I honestly hope they're working us, because fucking, man, it's crazy. But that was a gruesome ass fucking, little
gruesome
arm.
Watching it live was hell. But
Anthony, fans will never shut up about if that happens, there will be something else for people to bitch about.
Yeah, I try 100%. Not to like get involved with all those dramas like WWE Life is trying to rip on AEW. If I see a comment that pisses me off so much like that, like something like that, like Anthony said, I'm just gonna I'm flaming. I'm just on keyboard warrior mode, And I try flaming everyone. It's funny. It's a fun time, Fuck it. Yeah, it's fun.
I have to stop myself a lot, man. Like I have to remember, like, okay, you're on the podcast. You're on the podcast's feed. Like you don't want, because if I was on my personal feed, maybe I would just enjoy going in there and ripping into some marks. But I don't know, man. Like sometimes I'll scroll and I'll see some take and I'm just like, how are you that fucking dumb?
Yeah, I see people saying Edge's and Brock's return was better than Punk just because it was a surprise.
No.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
And man, that got me keyboard warrior mode. So
no, it's listen. You can bring back 1 million people that still work with your company. It's not going to do anything like bringing back some guy that we never thought was ever going to fucking step into the business
literally
again.
A god in wrestling. You know,
right?
Not only, I mean, it was a perfect storm. One, he was a guy we never thought was going to return. Two, he was debuting in a company that wasn't the company he left. Like that is
good for the wrestling industry in general.
Yeah,
100%.
When you see someone show up in another company, regardless, like even if it's only a month or 2 months since we haven't seen him, that's exciting. Like if Hangman Page showed up on SmackDown next week, it would blow people's fucking minds.
Yeah.
But then you throw on top of it, it's been 7 years. Everyone thought the guy was done with wrestling. Mm-hmm. He was beloved. It's in his hometown. I mean, it was the perfect debut. Perfect.
Yeah.
You could ask for better
return, I guess, not debut.
Yeah. Debut for the company. You were right the first time. Yeah.
People who fell out of love with wrestling come see CM Punk again in wrestling. Go, okay, man, maybe I will try this out. But.
Yeah. The whole thing too is a lot of people are always like, oh, he was bitter, blah blah. But you see, when he came back, he wasn't bitter. He was just as emotional as everybody else in the fucking building was. He just got fucked over by shitty corporate, overheads, and like that happens to all of us. So that makes it even better because you get that stone cold Vince McMahon feel again, where you're like, he's pissed off because they fucked him over. We get fucked over enough. So like I felt it on a whole different level, man.
Well, yeah, and he was bitter there, and the reason he wasn't bitter Punk here because the shit that made him bitter there isn't happening in this company.
100%, yeah. You see him on Wednesday. He came out with a smile on his face. What's up, guys?
He's happy.
Yeah, no
he
bullshit.
Comes out after
I've never
Dynamite.
seen him so happy in wrestling.
Yeah, and the fact that he didn't just come out in that segment, I think it was the top of the second hour segment. Yeah. And then he lives in Chicago, Milwaukee's, he could have just went home. Yeah. But like, what's he do? He stays around. He comes out after the show's over, talks to the crowd. Like he's enjoying being there. And if you're watching, like Punk wasn't very active on Instagram with his stories. He is so active right now.
All over the place.
Yeah, he was so silent on like every social. Like,
but he's posting stories. He's sharing things. He's like if you look on Twitter, he's interacting with like Britt Baker and other people in AEW. Like he's forming those bonds right now.
It was great. It's cool to see.
The anticipation build up for that was I agree.
Because you get the rumors, right, and it's going to be at this set place at this set date, and you're going to get all these CM Punk mega fans that are going to flock into this arena, so which make a pop even better.
Absolutely.
Who's the guy with the wig on? Matt, you owe me $20 for that comment, okay?
This isn't a wig. This is not a wig.
He's got the bald cap on.
We're doing good.
There you go.
I feel like the Punk thing was just perfect. Hey, Sir Gomez back on. I think he's doing that on purpose. He doesn't want the marks chiming in yet.
Yeah,
they don't like it. Good for him, I guess. I don't know. I think we're seeing a very different side of Punk right now. Like a Punk that we haven't seen since the Ring of Honor days, where he was truly happy being in that ring, doing what he's doing. Maybe you could possibly count that first year of his WWE run, where before shit was going bad, or like maybe his bigger moments when he was just like he won those internal wars with the company. But we're seeing Punk in like
he didn't count it.
He didn't count it. I didn't fucking count it.
He left in 05 and came back in 21.
Yeah, but I think that's what it's like. We're seeing some form of euphoria on his end, where he's just like, "Yeah, man,
absolutely, man.
This is what fucking punk rock's all about, motherfucker."
Yeah.
Like,
punk rock.
Yeah.
they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Did you guys see that photo floating around? And it was a photo of CM Punk at his debut on Rampage last week. And then there was a photo of his last day in WWE, his last match. Yeah. And dude, he looked like hammered shit in that WWE photo. Like, I mean, it's crazy. He was 7 years younger, but like he looked so bad in that pic. Like stressed, like huge bags under his eyes.
Yeah. I'm going back and like watching a lot of interviews from like 2014 or when he was just getting into UFC. So bitter about like everything. And like fair right, you know. But yeah, just seeing him like just answer like questions on this like certain interview from like 2014 it was so disheartening because it just seemed like he was done for a while. And that interview, like, you know, I think it was an interview with Ariel Wani before Royal Rumble, which was his last appearance in WWE, and so he was already done. He knew it.
Yeah, man.
Man.
It's those interviews that made that debut all the more special. Because hearing those interviews for 7 years, you were like, this guy's fucking done. He doesn't care about wrestling anymore.
But that's the even better part is you see that he fucking loves it, and you're seeing it way more right now than I think we have. In his whole entire run at WWE, like he looks happy as shit right now. Yeah. I loved when he was on, you know, hey wife April, I love you. Like, you know, that's like Punk breaking character in the fullest. But like, are we expecting him to act like that? No, because like, let him have fucking fun. This is where it should be. Excited to see him.
Yeah, man.
He's not like a cookie cutter, you know. He's not like set. These are the rules. Go out.
Not Brock Lesnar. No. You know, it's not like I'm coming to the ring and acting like a fucking gorilla. I could come out and be happy. You know, I could come out and fucking put over Britt Baker and Darby and like the rest of the fucking roster with the smile on my face finally. Yeah, like you know, it's so cool. I don't know if anybody's been keeping up with heels. I'm so excited to see him on heels.
No,
Ricky Rabies better make a debut in AEW. Ricky
right? With the big fucking hair.
What I really want to see is like a feud with MJF and Punk, and MJF brings up like Ricky Rabies or something like that. I think that'd be really funny.
That's the feud I'm waiting on.
Yeah,
that's the feud where shit's going to get personal. You know, MJF is going to go after his MMA career. He's going to go after so much stuff. I think they're letting Punk kind of get in with Darby and him. There's going to be no heat. They're not attacking each other on the mic yet. They're letting Punk get his legs under him for a couple matches, and then when he goes against MJF, dude, that's going to be special.
Yeah, it's a rap battle, you know.
They get Max Caster in there,
because Punk can tear into somebody too, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He
tore Vince a new asshole like fucking 3 times, 5 times, whatever, on live television. So,
those were basically shoot interviews at the end of WWE.
Yeah. Dude, I was watching I think the contract signing for Punk and Cena, and he was just ripping on. It was all shoot, you could tell. This is so good.
Yeah. He even went after Triple H in a few of those hard.
Yeah. The chaperone, and maybe it'll do good. The chaperone, too, whatever.
I seen one today where he was like, "What do you think of me?" And Triple H was like, "Well, you don't want to know what I think of you. I think you're conceited. I think you're entitled." And he goes, "Just like you're looking in the fucking mirror." Like it was one of those things. And it was like beautiful shit, man. And like I was like, oh man, fucking. I'm excited.
It's so good on the fly. It's insane.
Yeah. I'm excited for fucking Punk to be, you know, gripping the mic and going after each people. And can't wait for his first very serious feud. This is like, you know, the beginning. Yeah, so they threw him with Darby. Darby's the easiest person he could possibly work with, probably. But give me the fucking. I can't wait till he goes after Kenny, MJF. Like it's gonna be fucking amazing, you know. Like have Punk bring up the blow up doll. Like you wrestle the fucking blow up doll in fucking Japan. Like I'm all for it, man.
Yeah, he's gonna. That first, like, I feel like they're gonna let him build up some wins.
Yeah,
like they did with Christian. But I do think, I know everyone's like, oh, he's gonna put Darby over, which I don't think he needs. Darby doesn't need to go over on Punk right now.
No.
Like, he's gonna get that shine just being in the ring with him. Yeah. But they want Punk in that main event title picture.
Yeah, I don't think you have Punk lose against Darby at all out.
No, you got to get him. You got to get him to where one of these pay-per-view events coming up, he's the marquee. He's at the top of the card. You got to have that.
Yep. Yeah. He wants to help put the young talent over, And so I get that, but yeah, having Punk win it all out would be more beneficial for just his character or
Yeah, and that all comes, but I'm a firm believer, like, you don't have to win to get put over.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to. A lot of these guys, like, I mean, Jericho's been doing wonders with MJF. He's lost 3 times to MJF, but a lot of them, just being in the ring with a vet gets you
Dante
over.
Munn, for example, they didn't win the tag match, but he's super over with the crowd already. So, yeah.
Even Darby.
Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy too. Yeah.
He's 100%. Not winning those big matches, and he is over like Rover.
Yeah. Exciting, man. Very, very exciting.
0 chance Punk loses in Chicago.
Yeah. Very true. Yeah. But I want to know if you think the Darby and Punk match will live up to what it's being put on. So will, like, maybe Punk still doesn't have it or whatever. What do you guys think?
I think Punk's gonna still have it. I don't think Punk
he'd come back if he. Yeah.
No, like, he's been in such good ring shape, especially from heels. Everyone on the cast has been saying that. And regardless, if Punk does shit the bed, no pun intended, I think Darby's there. He'll save anything. Because Darby's really good. But
plus it's in Chicago.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think the crowd will let it be bad.
No, we're going to be high from that crowd. He's going to be.
I think people are going to be shocked. I think people are going to be shocked how good it is.
Yeah.
Are you all going?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you lucky.
Yeah. We'll all be there.
It's a turnbuckle party at All Out this year, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun as hell, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and make sure the phones are all charged up so we can shoot some live shit there while we're there.
I'll have a charger if you need it, man. I got the portables, and they're all rolling up right now as we speak, man. I'm getting fucking proud.
Yeah.
I
was like, I thought I started playing music, but something
No, that's the Hawk Stinger, man.
Yeah. Anytime he sparks a bowl.
Yeah.
He's got a few. That's the original one though.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
So man. I would get into us breaking down some of our picks for All Out, but we're doing, I think this coming Thursday, we're doing a Hanging at the Tavern. We're going to do them quarterly for every AEW pay-per-view. We're going to do a Hanging at the Tavern where we hopefully get all the crew on. Everyone comes on, from Tom, Mike, me and Sneed, Anthony, J-Bone, Nick can come on. Anyone who's been on here.
I mean, if we're drinking, hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll have a few
at
drinks.
11 in the morning for you.
Yeah, wait, what time EST you guys doing it?
What time was it? 6:30?
It's before Fig Night. I know it's before Fig
6:30.
I think it's going to be sloppy next week.
So 8:30 a.m. for me. Well, let's go.
Let's do it, man.
And we're just going to do hang out and do a quick do our picks for All Out and see what we think.
It's gonna be a good time.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. I'm pumped, man. Super excited. Cool. Super excited to see you, gents. We have a billboard. There's a big announcement.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you guys are driving across over by the Now Arena, keep an eye out with the Turnbuckle Taverns in the sky, baby.
I still can't believe you guys did that. It's so
awesome, man.
Cool. It's so good.
It's running through Labor Day. Mike hooked it up, so we're like,
yeah, man. It started yesterday. It's going all
the way. You're live, pal.
Yeah, we're live, pal. That's what the guy's email was. He's like, "We're live," and I was like, "Pal, you forgot the bell. God damn it, you're fired."
And the great thing about it, man, like not only is Dynamite that week, Rampage is that week, All Out, but then there is like tons of GCW shows going on, Black Label Pro shows,
freelance wrestling. They'll be fucking rolling in their first time in a long time. It's exciting shit, man. Yeah, but everybody should be fucking keeping an eye out for the fucking the black helicopters in the sky.
Black helicopters, globalists in Chicago.
Turnbuckle Tavern on the billboard.
Turnbuckle
Tavern. Get over. God damn it.
Turnbuckle Tavern, where the water turns the frogs gay.
Yep.
Turn the freaking frogs gay. We should get Alex Jones on here.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah.
Get him on the Tavern or whatever.
I'd be dying.
His body slam Andre. That was a hologram.
Yeah.
Andre actually won.
Never happened.
Conspiracy.
Just like a huge AEW mark.
McMahon's in bed. McMahon's in bed with the Clintons.
Big John Studd didn't have any money. It was all Photoshop. It's
Oh my god.
That's great. Yeah. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good week.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good week.
We're here.
Yeah,
We're here, man.
So Rampage,
so
I guess we'll give a rating or ratings for Rampage and then get out of here so Mike can go into the dark nether regions of the SmackDown recap with young Anthony.
Fascists.
Fascists. I'm going to give it a... I give it a 3.9.
I like that. I was gonna go for like a 3.0. 4.0. It was a 3.7. 3.7. I didn't think it was bad. I think it was amazing.
I'm gonna say 3.5 next in the sequence.
There we go. Look at that.
Yeah, because I mean, if you look at 1 to 5, 2.5 is average. So anything above that, I mean, a 3.5 is a good score.
Yeah. Young Anthony's gonna give it a 1. There's no that. Scott Steiner. No, I'm kidding.
4.7. Yeah, I don't know if you heard, Huck. I said 4.
0.7.
He doesn't listen.
No. 85%. Still 85%.
Yeah, I think
Fig Freak in here.
Fig Freak.
Like what we all probably gave last Rampage a 5, definitely. So
yeah.
We gave it a 6 at some point.
yeah. God damn it, it was a 6.
I'll say this is the weakest of the 3.
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
But having said that opening match was an absolute banger. Like I love that opening match.
I think it being taped, and the crowd just being there for like 5+ hours just watching wrestling. You know, Dark, Elevation, Dynamite, Rampage. I think the crowd was definitely like not in it towards when it came to Rampage. So don't have it pre-taped, guys. Yay!
Next week, live in Chicago. We'll be rolling.
There you go.
We'll be there.
Are you all going to that as well?
Yeah.
I'll be there. Everything. You guys are coming in Friday, right?
We'll be there Friday. Yeah.
So deep dishing for the Chads when they get here. Lots of good shit, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Stoked. So I guess we'll see you guys. Tune in to Hanging at the Tavern on this Thursday to hear all of our All Out recaps. And all of our other shows.
And stick around if you want to see more of Mike.
I'll be shitting all over WWE, guys.
Down.
Yeah, young Anthony and Mike are going to be breaking all of the...
You might have to start drinking early, Mike. Let's start drinking before Thursday.
All right, guys.
The Masters on the cup, brother.
What up, Morty?
Thanks,
what up,
guys,
Morty?
for coming and hanging out. We appreciate it. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.